But we can't do that because hey, we held under the law, statutes, and measures. You know, we do the best that we can down here. And you that was not held under that, if y'all was held underneath that, man, y'all be dead already, man. Right. It's too hard. Pow! So these niggas might suicidal as fuck, man.
Like, how the heck can you jump off the building to your death?
Right, it's just
like, damn, like, I'm gonna jump off the building. Right. Jump off the building? No.
It's really your age kicking your ass. Video on the board, like, his ass that's on like this. I think the front foot all the way down, the camera just flew out his hand and shit. I'm like, see, the Lord, that's the spirit of the Lord, man. Just booting y'all off buildings and shit, man.
Down boy, you put the hits.
Yeah. You may see, you die.
It was one view, I think it was a couple years ago, man. Brother put in the chat, man. One of them motorbikes jumped off the building and landed on the parking pole. They had to cut the pole off the ground. And yeah, it went. Yeah. I say, boy, and he was still alive a little bit. When they was cutting it off, and he just gave up. I say, boy, that had to be, I don't know what he did. He had to be one of them motorbikes that was coming against us back then.
Shit, man, that was Nahash, man. Well, Nahash was an Ammonite, but that was Eglon. Now, well, we think Eglon probably Kim Jong-un because like it said Eglon was a very fat man. Kim Jong-un was very fat.
This is Romans 8:35. Who shall separate us from the love of Mashiach? Shall tribulation, or distress, or persecution, or famine, or nakedness, or peril, or sword?
Right, and that's a rhetorical question. You know? Hey, Lord willing, you brothers make it. You know? Because we already know that this is the truth. Like, if this ain't the truth, then what is? You know, we gonna go back to eating pork again? You know, we gonna go back to committing adultery? You know, we gonna, I don't teach no more, so I created a business. Like, nah, man. I wanna buy my mama a house. You know, I don't know if y'all seen that video of it was like so-called brother from Trinidad said like I'm gonna go back into the world because I gotta buy my mama a house.
It's gonna get destroyed.
Right. Like, come on now, man. Like, it is an excuse, bro. You're just trying to find an excuse just to get out of it. Alright? And hey, the Lord ain't dealing with that shit, man. Because it's blood in and blood out. You come to these truths. Alright? There is no turning back.
Any man that put his hand towards the plow and take it out, hey man, you basically just signed the death wish when you take your hand away from the plow, meaning you taking your hand away from the work. You know, we do it of the fear of the Lord while we come out here in the cold, man. Right? We come out here in the rain, sleet, and snow because we fear the Lord, man. Unlike most of these other camp leaders, you know, ass and damn heat zone, man.
Hey, this is a light affliction.
All y'all do is outside, sweat, or freeze. Yeah, nigga. This honorable work, man. What you do online, just showing your teeth all day. It's dedication.
It's a labor of love.
Right. Hey, and when you really think about it, this something small compared to what these people are about to go through. Because they ain't gonna have no type of covering at all. Right?
You just imagine that we going through our afflictions now, you know, but the Lord has mercy on us. Imagine the two brothers, heathens, go through your shit. The Lord ain't allow y'all have no mercy. Because guess what? You chose not to fear the Lord, Jake. You know?
Laugh at your calamity.
Exactly. You laugh at us, the Lord gonna laugh at you. Right. Or you in the FEMA camps getting hanged by the leg, tortured by a robot dog and shit, man.
Man, I was looking at them I think it's top 20 most cruel torturers. He's on vengeance. He gonna bring you back, man. You know, they already put into legislation that to bring back the guillotine.
Firing squad.
That is crazy. You niggas don't understand what you're up against.
Hanging. And you know, and you saw, man, he a real sadistic motherfucker. Like, see, you ever noticed like the weakest people that can't take pain, they make the best torture because they know what hurts you. Yeah, like a woman, because she can't take mental pain. I don't hear nothing about no goddamn childbirth or nothing like that. Because if it wasn't for no damn epidurals, like half you damn women would have probably died, or you wouldn't be able to take that damn thing. Alright? What else?
This is Romans 8, starting at the 36th verse. As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are accounted as sheep for the slaughter.
Alright?
Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that love us.
Alright, so you gotta conquer. Alright? And Nazizar is what? Conquer. So you're gonna have to fight, man. Be a champion. And yeah, like on a day-to-day basis. You fighting to stay sane. You fighting to stay in the camp. You fighting for your own salvation. You fighting for your family. You know, if you got children, woman, all right. You fighting for all their salvation. You know, everything is on the line. All right. Keep going.
It says, verse 38, for I am persuaded that neither death nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of Yahweh, which is in Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai, our Lord.
All right. Yeah. Nothing gonna separate us from the love of our spouse. Not even staring in the face of death. You know?
Right.
Probably shouldn't have read. I probably shouldn't skip, but yeah, I'm gonna pick up some reason. Romans 8:28. We know that all things work together to them that love Yahweh, to them that are called according to his purpose. Whom he did foreknew, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his son. He might be the firstborn among many brethren, right? So to the image of his son. And was Yahweh Shai perfect? Yes, he was. And he's basically the example of how you're supposed to model yourself. You know, patient, passionate, dedicated, disciplined, okay, strong. Hey, he was all that. Yeah, austere, logical, unemotional, and that's how you gotta be when you're in this truth. Because you can have many casualties. And your woman might leave you. You might lose your life. You know, you might lose a loved one. Okay, you might lose your children. Okay, you gotta be ready for all that. And you have to put it in Yahweh Shai's hand. Okay? Verse 30, moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called. And whom he called, them he also justified. And whom he justified, them he also glorified. What shall we say? What shall we then say to these things? If Yahweh be for us, who can be against us? Right. So if you believe in Yahweh Shai, who can be against you? You're pretty much invincible through the Spirit. You know, which they can, you know, they can kill your body, but they can't break your spirit. Because that's what these people they trying to do. They trying to break your spirit. You know, they just they're just trying to chip at it. Chip, chip, chip. You know, like sometimes it don't all come in one. It come in like small increments. Just here a little bit, and eventually over time, eventually wears you down. Because that was all part of their plan from the beginning. Is to wear you down. Because that's all Esau trying to do, man. Somebody give me Ariana, can you give me Daniel 7:24? Right? It says, verse 32, he that spared not his own son, but deliver him up for us all, how shall he not with him also freely give us all things? Right? So if he didn't even spare his own son, then what's stopping him from giving us everything? No, that just pretty much showed his love for us. Okay, you got to be thankful for that. Because the Lord, he could have made your black as an Edomite. He could have made you a Moabite. He could have made you a cow piss bathing Hamite. All right? I just seen that video again. Damn Hamite. This nigga had blonde hair. And he was all like, yeah, I just wait out there in the field and just wait for him to pee. And then I just go right under. And the urine acts as an antiseptic. It's good for my skin. Right. So try, man. And that just goes to show you that these heathens, they ain't got it, man. And from just like looking at it, you like, damn, man, these are fucking animals, man.
Perfect nation, right. All you other heathen, man, y'all come with some fucked up deformities, especially really all you Edomites, man. Heathens, man. Yeah, like this little damn Moabite out here, this nigga got horns growing out of his damn head. They coming out looking like Cyclops and shit. Like, the Lord really be fucking you heathens up, man. We just gotta appreciate the Lord for doing this. You coming out with your brother on your hip and shit.
Yes, Siamese twins.
Right.
You died, he died.
You got the Elamite, the elephant man, the tree trunk man.
Damn, man.
Yeah. I used to fear for thing. And I don't know how people don't fear the Lord, man, after seeing all that. Especially Jake. That's who this message is for. It's for Jake. Go ahead,
It's the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 4. And it reads, and the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall rise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think,
keep going.
And think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until the time and times and the dividing of time.
Right, and that kingdom was coming from the Roman Empire, but through Alexander the Great and all that. And we know that the Roman Empire got reincarnated back. We in Rome 2.0 right now. It says he shall wear out the saints of the Most High. Alright, man, we getting wore out, bro. And that's why the best thing is just to be a minimalist. That's why you gotta be content with what you have. And man, you got this truth, man. And that's better than anything. It's better than a college degree. Even that president, Teddy Roosevelt, he said, hey, the best thing on earth is a true understanding of the Bible. Okay? Right. This is the true education. Alright? Because what is a knowledge and understanding? Like, here it is, you got a quote-unquote doctor. I was meditating this the other day. You got a quote-unquote doctor. Oh yeah, the gallbladder does this, the spleen does this, but he eat pork. Or she a sodomite or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, if you a doctor, if you know how the body works, then how would you not know that an anal cavity is not supposed to be penetrated? You know?
So back then, like within like the 1960s, where they used to, like doctors used to smoke cigarettes and stuff, and trying to tell you how to live, up for smoking the wood. Well, it looked like hepatitis. Like, blowing smoke in your face, killing you some more.
Nowadays, the most annoying thing I've ever seen is a fucking fat personal trainer. I've been seeing that in some of these gyms. You go in and the personal trainer got a fucking belly and fat as hell trying to teach somebody else how to work out.
Hey, look, they be like, come on, man, push it. Like, hold on,
Nigga,
man.
you push it with
do
me.
this shit.
You need to get down here with me, motherfucker.
Alright. Yeah, and that goes into how should I say? We're talking about the wicked scribes and Pharisees. You said they do as thou say, not as thou do. Right?
Look at their works. Don't do what they do.
Right. So yeah, they always putting burdens on other people, how they supposed to live their life or whatever. Then when it comes down to them, they don't even take their own place.
It's called being hypocrite.
Yeah, that's right.
Keep going. Daniel 7, verse 26. But the judgment shall sit, and it shall take away his dominion, to consume and to destroy it unto the end. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominion shall serve and obey him. Hitherto is the end of the matter. As for me, Daniel, my cogitations much trouble me, and countenance changed in me, but I kept the matter in my heart.
Right. So yeah, our kingdom gonna be an everlasting kingdom. So like it's just some temporary shit, you know, that you got. Like I always say, you got the bootleg version of the kingdom of heaven. Alright? And like Jake always, getting on you about wearing fake stuff.
Right.
Alright? Hey, we getting on you about your fake kingdom. Getting on you about your GMO foods. We getting on you about your GMO women. Alright? Alright. GMO education. GMO entertainment.
Everything here is GMO, man. Like, this is like the most fakest, realest society we ever been in. Like, everything we see might look real, but it got a catch-22 behind it, man. That's what I appreciate it. Hey. No, and this is book of Isaiah, chapter 29 and verse 16. Surely, your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not, or shall the thing phrase say of him that framed it, he had no understanding. Right, so we live in an upside down captivity. Kingdom, man. Everything that's supposed to be right is wrong, and everything that is wrong is right. You know? So we living in a world where evil is called good and good is called evil, man.
Is that Isaiah 8:20?
It's 20.
Yeah. What was it called? Evil, good, and good.
This book of Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 20. Woe to them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, and put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
Right. It says woe to them, man. Because when you stand up for righteousness in this place, everybody look at you like you crazy, man. Really, it's the other way around. Really, y'all motherfucking crazy. You know? And then everybody trying to convert you to the dark side. It's like they just can't leave you alone, man. Like, yeah, that's right. More and more you try to avoid them, more and more they try to press you. You know, especially like when you, amongst these people, the main person that try to do that is these women, man. Hey, they get a kick out of trying to make you do something that's against your beliefs, against your morals, against your code. You know, they get a kick out of that, man.
You don't love me, you don't celebrate life.
What happens all the time? That's the effort that do get in. now it's on to the next. So, you know.
Yeah, she still beat your ass out.
Right.
How do you feel,
So
Jay?
you looking stupid, man.
Oh, yeah, what you asking? You simp ass nigga, bro. You should have stood up with your loins girded and said, no, I'm not doing that, man.
Jake be like, I gave her everything. Yeah, that's where you messed up at, Jake.
T.I. spirit, you can have whatever you want.
That's a good one, bro.
Shit. Don't do that, man. Like,
First off, that bitch don't want everything. She just want to see if she can get it from your spirit.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. So like you, like, brothers, you dealing with these women, you gotta, scripture says you gotta honor her as a weaker vessel. So what does that mean? We not equal. So you gotta treat her, said deal with them according to knowledge. Matter of fact, you get that, brother.
like, when we come to the knowledge, like, you brothers, man, that, you know, have trouble with women, man, like, first and foremost, man, hey, you a man, bro. You supposed to have, you know, you gotta have your own shit, bro. You know, you gotta be able to step away from this shit. Because these women, bro, number one, bro, don't be up all in their face, man. Especially you got a woman at home, but don't be all up in her face, bro. Just go about your day, bro. Then they will chase you more.
Yeah, that's right, man. Plus, because really, the man is the prize. So with that being said, if you a god, right? You a king, and like Jake always trying to call himself a king, and they that nigga, whatever, right? That means you have to make a decision. Okay? So really, you pick and you choose. All right, what woman you deal with, what woman you reject. You know, because if you put the ball in her court, it means you giving her the power. Okay? And so you already lost right then and there. Stupid ass dating coach Thompson, let the woman choose you. What? Like, why would I let a bitch choose me for?
Like Corey Holcomb be saying, a woman left with no guidance and went into a brick wall at 100 miles an hour.
Hey, that's true.
Let her guide.
Hey, it's the same way how the Most High chose us, Ezekiel the 16th chapter. You know, because you gotta look at the type of woman. You know, like they say, a woman know within the first 5 minutes if she gonna sleep with you or not. Like, who the fuck cares? Like, who the fuck cares what she think, man?
Scripture say that she'll open her quiver to every arrow. So
That's right.
you know,
So like, well, Rich, really that's kind of true, but you gotta flip it to your favor. Like, I know within the first 5 minutes how she move, if she even worthy or not
exactly.
of my Israelite presence.
And that's what and pimping is wicked, but that's what they say pimping is. You just reversing the game on her.
Right.
You know?
They had an opportunity, they will show use it on your ass.
Right. Right. So yeah, but like in all kingdoms, man, I was telling that Edomite that hey, you always had an upper class and a lower class, always. So if you want to be upper class, you're gonna have to follow the scriptures. You're gonna, Jake gotta learn how to have power. You know, like some Jakes don't know how to control. Well, they can't handle power. Hey, but we learning how to do that now. That's what this whole life is teaching us. You know, this is what happens when you give woman power. This is what happens when you listen to her. This is what happens when you simp for women. Right?
You know, Solomon had toys in
Samson.
Samson.
Yeah, telling you woman your secrets. Like why would you tell her that? Yeah, because I love you and I trust you. Yeah, look what happened.
That Alicia Keys song was some bullshit. Your secrets are not safe with her.
Right.
She gonna use them against you.
Yeah, because that's all the power they have. And they don't have the might to overtake you. So they're gonna use deceit and subtleties.
Right. Right.
This is 1 Peter chapter 3, and I start at verse 5. For after this manner in the old time, the holy women also trusted in Yahweh, adorned themselves, being in subjection unto their own husbands, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord.
Right.
You know, you say this today, you say this today, man, you ain't my Lord. Okay, but then, you know, in order to be a lady, there has to be a Lord. You know? So, they just not in that same spirit. So,
yeah, in order to be a Lord, you have to have power. Okay? Because like, we don't have like money or nothing like that. But we do got this truth. Because you can have power, you can still be a simp. Right? You can have money, whatever you want, and still be a damn simp. So you got to start off with the basics. That's what the scriptures.
Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughters ye are, as long as ye do well and are not afraid with any amazement. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered.
Alright, so you gotta honor her as the weaker vessel. You know? Like what's the purpose of a woman? It's to be a helpmeet. Man, like Jake be getting caught up into that Jody and Yvette spirit. You know, like, yeah, I done heard Jake say, yeah, my relationship ain't this toxic, I don't want it. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, it's not supposed to be a toxic relationship. You know? Like, it's supposed to be it's supposed to be
Leader and mutual
right.
subjection.
Right. That's right. Kind of. Like y'all supposed to be agreeing together. Okay? Y'all should be able to come to that agreement, you know, to talk things out. Okay? And if you're doing that, which I don't advise any brother to do, because if you gotta put your hands on your woman, man, she ain't the woman for you, bro. Like, what's the purpose of that? The scripture says she would not go as thou have to cut her off. Like, all right, you don't want to do this, you don't want to listen. All right, you can leave. Okay. I mean, just speaking from experience, man. Yeah, especially if she called the police on you.
You know, you don't even have to put your hands on a woman. You can just talk loud. That's a problem.
All of my brother.
You know, verbal assault causes mental anguish. They'll charge you with that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like this woman, she got paid like $12,000 because she said her man was like stressing her out and stuff. So now a woman can actually take you to court for that shit now. And say, you caught.
Earlier today when I was grabbing the chicken, there was this lady in front of the chicken spot, and she was like, and I'm like, first thought, I'm like, man, she probably needed. She said, my husband put me out. I was joking. I said, what, she called you cheap? She was like, yeah, man. You know, she said, your ass out. I said, man, I should have gave her shit. Cheating on that motherfucker, but these men wise enough to just get rid of their ass, man. It's cold as hell, and she just out here with shoes and all her bags and shit. Because you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be in subjection to your husband. That's what's coming, man. Your ass out the cold as shit.
Book of Sirach, chapter 25, and verse 1. In three things I was beautified and stood up before In three things I was beautified and stood up beautiful, both before Yahweh and man. The unity of brethren, the love of neighbors, and a man and a wife that agree together.
Alright, and so he studied the scriptures, right? So everything that Sirach just named, okay, like that's pretty much all Israel's curses. Read it again.
It says, in three things I was beautified and stood up, beautiful both before Yahweh and man, the unity of brethren.
Alright, so the unity of brethren. And that goes into Deuteronomy 28, I think it's verse 54. Might be 56, where it says, the eye shall be evil towards thy brother. You know? And Esau did a good job of dividing us, dividing the northern kingdom from the southern kingdom. You know, dividing Judah. All right, just because you got a chick that stayed 2 blocks over, 3 blocks over, and he wear red, you want to kill him because he wear red, and he want to kill you because you wear blue. All right, keep going.
The reason it says, and the love of neighbors.
All right, the love of neighbors, love thy neighbor as thyself.
A man and a wife that agree together.
Right, man and wife that agree together. And we seeing all that play out, especially on the unicorn, the internet. You know, you got a nigga woman getting an attitude with a dude because the dude bought something that she didn't want it. I don't do none of this shit. You know, that's why I just give bitches money, man. Like, here, go buy your own stuff, man. So, I don't want to be out there buying shit and all that. I'd be like, here, here go your allowance, man. Okay.
You got $30 that gets you lunch.
Right.
This is Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and says, I have done no wickedness. And that's pretty much these women today, man. They're in all kind of mischief and then look around like they ain't, like they innocent and expect to be held, guiltless, man, or faultless. And they've been getting away with that for a while. The time is over with.
Right. You skip up to 18.
There be 3 things which are too wonderful for me, yea, 4 which I know not. The way of an eagle in the air, the way of a serpent upon a rock, the way of a ship in the midst of the sea, and the way of a man with a maid.
So yeah, the way of a man with a maid. Okay? So your woman is your woman. Okay? You gotta figure out how you gotta deal with her. Okay? And the truth, you do have certain liberty to do, if you want 2 women, you can do that. But the scripture says what? All things are lawful but not expedient. Okay? Yeah, it's not necessary. But kind. Yeah. You gotta figure out what you can and what you can't do. Alright? This is Ecclesiastes 37 and 27, and it reads, My son, prove thy soul in thy life, and see what is evil before it, and give not that unto it. For all things are not profitable for men, neither have every soul pleasure in everything. Alright, so you gotta prove your own soul. I know it might sound corny, but you gotta know yourself. Okay? When you're coming into the truth, everything that you did prior, you gotta drop that. You basically relearning all over again. You gotta come as a child. You can't commit adultery, you can't move how you once did when you was in the world. You become a whole new man. And so yeah, you learning. This works, this doesn't work for me, etc., etc. Alright? This is be not insatiable in any dainty thing, or too greedy for it. That's right. And that word insatiable means not able to be pleased. Okay? And that's pretty much what this society promotes. You can't be pleased. There's always something new. Okay? And that's the spirit of the so-called white man. Yeah, I will cool too. For that, brother. Alright. You holding something out?
No, I was.
He's always just trying to get the next thrill, next sex work. You got women out here that's doing that. That's why the scripture says what? She that liveth in pleasure is dead she living. You know, like why would you want a bitch that act like that? Like you should look down on a bitch like that because you gonna be number 40, number 50. Like I'm not looking forward to that, man. Like man, you can keep your box.
So, this is Ecclesiasticus 26, starting at the 22 verse. It says, a harlot shall be accounted as spittle.
Right, so hey, it's spit, man. When you spit that loogie out, man, you get rid of that. Like you ain't gonna what, keep it in your mouth. You gonna spit it out. Alright, keep going.
But a married woman is a tower against death to her husband.
Actually, a tower against death. You know, a woman is. Go to verse 24. Nah, go to verse 14. Lucky.
Verse 14 says, a silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord.
Alright, so yeah, a silent and loving woman, man. So like a silent and loving woman, what's she gonna do? She gonna make sure that she eat. She gonna make sure that you have no K-Day. She gonna accommodate. You know what I'm saying?
You lose something, try to cheer you up, cheer you up or whatever, you know.
Right, because the rest of it says, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed.
Right.
So that means she's gonna listen to you.
Right.
Okay, she's gonna do what you say. She's gonna do what she told.
Exactly. Right? And a lot of these hoes, they unteachable. You know? So why would you waste your time with a woman like that? You know, you just want some box. You just, you know, it is pretty much just empty to me. It's vanity. Why? Because she got a fat ass. She got some nice titties. Like you gotta be able to look past that part. You know? Right. Like not to say that you should get unattractive woman. You know? But you should be looking for other qualities in a woman.
Now, if I can go on, at the 23rd verse it says, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man.
Right.
But a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. How by Shem Yahushua.
Right. So yeah, you got a wicked woman. Like
Check yourself.
check yourself, man. And they used to give wicked women, like a woman might be an informant to like get close to you, probably take your ass out. That's what they did to Samson. They gave her money to find out his weaknesses. He was looking for for it. Because I'm like, bro, like when you read the story, it's like, yes, it's obvious what she's doing, you know? And, you know, when she was, all he had to do was just keep gaming her. That's all he had to do. Yeah, this is about me. This is that bitch. Yeah, like, give me that box. Because, you know, he was still popular, right? Then he eventually told her because, you know, the nigga got beat. Yeah. And all these stories are designed for you to not make the same mistakes. Right. It says, so back in Sirach 37 and 30, it says, for accidents of weak bringeth sickness, and surfeiting return into trolling. Surfeiting have many prayers. He that taketh heed prolonging his life. Look at the word surfeiting. Right, it says an excessive amount of something. Right, so yeah, overindulging in women, overindulging in, it says excess meat. Okay, because it's good to go on a fast every now and then. It's good to just eat vegetables. You know, instead of eating that turkey bacon or whatever, just buy a salad. Okay. he like, man, you in my mind, brother. It's the spirit, man. Cause hey, man, the longer we here, the more our bodies is breaking down. So we gotta make sure that we take care of ourselves.
That's what you say. This place is the valley of shadow of death.
Right.
Look around at this place, man. It's like some days I get it. I don't even think about eating because it's just like you see so much of this shit is just defiled, man. Like I eat some peanuts or something, you know, kiwi or some shit. Like it totally takes you out of there. I remember, you know, back before coming into the truth, it was like I couldn't wait to get to, you know, the next thing to eat or, you know, go to the buffet and all this shit. Now it's just like that shit is gone. Like
anymore now. I mean, it's like myself. I survive off of one meal a day.
Yeah.
I don't see how people do it every time they do it.
Man.
This shit is filthy. It's nasty. It leaves a nasty aftertaste. It fucks up your stomach. Everything.
Yeah, and I noticed like when you eat one meal a day, shit, you suffice.
Yeah.
You know? Because it's like shit, like look at most of these Babylonians around here, man. They walk in, they damn near rolling their ankles because they too damn heavy.
That's right.
You know, like they fall over one time, they can break their whole damn elbow, man. I think that's sad, man.
I remember going to Las Vegas. I made a trip to Las Vegas. This is many years ago. 2005 or something. Me and my wife. You heard so much about this fucking place. Like, you know, everybody talking Vegas. Let's go. Long story short, you know, they have the buffet at the hotel wherever you stay. Like, me and my wife, we don't eat like that. You know, we don't eat red meat and all this stuff. And I'm telling you, man, I mean, these people that came into the buffet, they were 6'7" and 350 pounds. And I mean, those were the women. And the food was piled up this high on the plate. And I'm like, I had to pay $25 for the buffet. But me and my wife, we got fruit, I got oatmeal, you know, that's what it costs, whether you eat all that shit or you don't. But I mean, they just gorging themselves. I'm like, you're gonna kill yourself trying to eat. Like, you're gonna hurt these people. You're gonna hurt these people by you know what I mean? Man, $25 is all you can eat. I'm a kill you. No, man, shit. I don't know how these people can eat all of this shit, man. And they walk around and say their ankles are this big, you know, they're wobbling, you know what I mean? I mean, it can't be good to feel that.
Yeah, and then I've never seen like a doctor show like the video of a woman's x-ray shit, her skeleton little as hell and just all fat, man. And the doctor said, well, shit, if you keep getting bigger, shit, your bones is going to evaporate. I'm like, if you brothers ever watch that Disney movie, Wall-E, motherfuckers just in no hover chairs and shit, they big as hell, they lazy as hell, can't do shit, they just dependent on the damn chair to move them around. That's all this devil trying to get you people to do, is lazy as fuck, man.
Get you sick, man. Get you dependent on the pharmaceuticals, you know, shorten your lifespan, just like, you know, that TV show for 600-pound life.
Yeah.
You know, man, at one point, when you're 450 pounds, don't you realize that you're 450 pounds when you look in the mirror? How do you get to 600 pounds?
I see that one eating white on that show, and she was on one of them hover chairs, and she went to the door, and like her fucking hips and ass was like wouldn't go through, and she's like, this is the first time that's happened, but you could tell she was blind. She girl turned sideways and was like, then you got the Jake woman on there, she was like, I'm trying to get up to 800 pounds. What?
I think it was Elder Public Before said, like, that's wickedness.
I'm trying to
let yourself get that damn big.
It's gluttony. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you know, you eat enough to satisfy yourself, to sustain yourself, you know, and that's enough. Right. You know what I mean? That should be enough. Like anything else in life, you know, you everything in moderation. You know what I'm saying? But the Babylonian mind is, I gotta get all I can get. You know, that's how come these people weak.
And then another thing, like these people don't even realize, like you not even giving your body enough time to rest, man. Because all you doing constantly eating. Your body's still trying to digest last night's meal.
Right, well, you
ain't shit.
Right. You constipated Babylonians, man.
And it leads to colon cancer and all these other different things, man. Renal failure from hypertension and so on and so forth.
Right.
You know, perfect school. You know, perfect product to create these, you know, bloodless people.
But that's why these elites look at you people as sheep.
That's right.
You know, because y'all like cattle. All we gotta do is fatten y'all up, because guess what? Y'all will continue to depend on this devil to, you know, supply the damn food instead of you just be finding alternate ways. Let me try to eat healthy and eat less so I can lose weight.
And his medicine. It's like those people with those type of illnesses, they rely on insulin, they rely on high blood pressure pills, things like that. See, like Esau, he always gave like an alternative. But really, that shit weren't off. Okay, because that medicine, when you take it for however this many amount of years, it eventually kills you. You know. So you just, God, think that's Proverbs 12:10. 10 of mercy.
That's why the Lord said, like, you know, he that sitteth against the naked shall fall into the hands of physician. You know, these modern day physicians ain't shit, man.
This is Proverbs 12:10.
Man, hey, go down here, man.
A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel.
Alright, so yeah, the tender mercy of the wicked and cruel, man. Like, nah, you good.
Here he come giving you something that's supposed to help you, you know, on the surface, but really that shit is killing you. That's right. It's doing more damage to you than helping you. Like the brother brought out, like giving you this medicine, man, it's like damn 10, 20 side effects from just, you know, damn, now I gotta get something else to, you know, instead of just going the natural route and taking the things that the Lord would have for you.
Right, and even when not just eating, right? You got like certain diseases like STDs and things like that. Esau created medicine where you have to allow him to take that so you won't pass that disease to your partner. Okay? Well, nigga, if you can do all that, then how come you can't make a cure? So, see, because it's a cure to every disease, Esau just don't want to put that cure out there because those medicines is making money. You know? Yeah, because he want everybody to rely on him, need and want of all things.
It's more about the maintenance of it than it is the cure. You know, the money is not in the cure.
That's why when you go in Walgreens, you see like some old pictures of the old Walgreens from back in the 50s. Right. The sign on the store said drugs, right? It didn't say pharmacy, nothing like that. It was just straightforward. It was saying drugs.
Yeah.
That's what this devil was feeding. Giving you drugs. And what are drugs for? For you to keep coming back.
Right. Which is part.
Yeah,
which is
grinder. Yeah, to show you that they into pharmacy, which is crap, you know. And you know, now I guess, you know, enough people ain't contracting shit, so we got sex and red. Gonorrhea is good. And all this fuckery ass doing shit like, what? This person just gotta go, man.
That dirty bitch said she had 20 some STDs, bro. That's disgusting.
Man, hey,
that's fucking nasty.
These when you these little young nigga women have to look up to. And gotta look up to bitches like that, man.
I just heard some niggas you think she don't have some kind of sir? Like, so y'all really fucking like no seizures, nasty ass motherfuckers. Like, y'all don't care some of that in the audience. Right.
But think about it though, that's America's #1 product is pleasure. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Pleasure and
sex, eat, yeah. Pleasure.
And,
God.
I got that position. God, this is, I'm going to start at verse 1. This is Sirach chapter 38 and verse 1. Honor a physician with the honor due unto him for the use which ye may have of him, for the Lord hath created him. For the Most High cometh healing, and he shall receive honor of the king. The skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of a great man he shall be in admiration. The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. So on verse 15, he that sitteth before his maker, let him fall to the head of the physician. Now you niggas fall into the hand of Dr. Fauci and shit, man. You know? That's why, like, if you literally follow what the Lord asks you, man, you doing the right things, you follow the Lord's laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, man, the Lord will give you life, man. The Lord puts on you to look up these different herbs that can help the body, man. Because you notice when you take these prescription drugs that this devil give you, yeah, it might stop something, but it's killing something else, man.
Right.
He give you ibuprofen. Now, ibuprofen stopping the pain, but it's hurting your liver, man. Right. You know? So it's like, you stop.
It's like, and ibuprofen worked within like 20 minutes. You're like, oh, yeah, I feel great. But then, it's messing up your liver. Right?
I used to, when I was playing basketball for a little time, I used to take ibuprofen before I used to play, so I wouldn't have pain on my knees and shit like that. But you get dependent on that, to where it's like, you know, now when you don't have it, it's like, oh fuck, I don't even want to play no more because my body hurting, my body aching and stuff like that.
Right.
Where, you know, you just push through, you be cool, and you know, get some calcium or something, you know.
Right. Like you can do things. See, like all that is just a quick fix. You know, and that's what this society is, just a quick fix. It's just like patching shit up.
It's like your engine fucking up and shit like that. You see your car need a whole engine on your ass, what put a zip tie on. Eventually it's gonna fucking break, man. You know?
Yeah.
The Sirach 31:19, it says, a very little is sufficient for a man well nurtured, and he fetcheth not his wind short on his bed. Sound sleep cometh of moderate eating. He rises early, and his wits are with him, but the pain of watching and controller and pains of the belly are with an unsatiable man. And so there's your science for being moderate in your diet. I can attest to it. I can operate off a lot of sleep only for a few days because of the diet. You eating right is to help you out. So strictly go into the science. You gotta be moderate with the eating because being greedy and all that is only gonna hurt you in the end. And then you see it said you got to catch a wind short upon your bed. Now some people can't sleep because they got so much going on in their bodies, constant coughing and stuff like that. Right, and you can tell someone's diet, poor diet, really. You can put it this way: you can tell a lot from someone's diet. You know, you going and basically your breakfast and lunch is a quick trip. I know that as the type of person you are, how you are, you know, in the world, because it's affecting your brain. All you eat is hot dogs, pieces. Quick trips, come on, man. Quick trip pieces, man. You really just don't care. You know what I'm saying? And that tells me a lot. Like, there be times while I'm in my homie house, we go to the bathroom, and you're just really like, damn, dude, your diet must suck, because it shouldn't be like that bad. You know what I'm saying? But that's why Jake is snoring all loud and stuff like that when he sneezes, like coughing up the lungs, stuff like that, because he ain't caring about what he put in his body. That's really your body telling you something. But Jake don't listen.
Right.
You switch up your diet, I mean, myself, I had allergies growing up, you know. When I started following the dietary laws, sinuses cleared up, I don't get sick as much. It's just, you know, little things like that, you just notice. Like, everybody looked at me like I was crazy, but I'm like, when I, you know, gave up pork, they was like, so? I was like, I could breathe out both of my nostrils. I was excited, because I had never been able to do that before. All my friends looking at me like, boy, what the fuck wrong with you? Like, I'm like, man, y'all just don't know how I feel. Like, you know, but that's when I, you know, just like, oh yeah, it must be something to this. So I just cold turkey it, just, you know,
like,
fuck that.
Right, like even like not eating as many carbs, which you got people out there that just don't like bread, period. You gotta have like some type of, like, I believe you gotta have some type of carbs to you. at least every now and then. Like, I stopped eating carbs. You know, I got real sick. They said I was basically like an anorexic, man. I ain't had no sugar in my body. You know? Huh?
His brain works off the sugar.
Right. It works off fructose, sucrose, like any type of, like if it rhymes with gross, then it's a sugar. Right? Which like fruit has natural sugars. Right. In which sometimes you might find yourself overeating because your body is probably lacking in some type of nutrients. Because the damn devil defiled the food, so the food don't have as much nutrients in it. Or especially if you like microwave your food, you know, like the microwave takes all the nutritional value out of the food. So you're pretty much just eating just empty calories. Okay? So you're not really getting the benefit of it. And hey, it don't take that long to just put a little something on the stove. You know?
Guys, on the stove. There you go. Right. Eat down bullshit ass chicken dinners, man.
Right. Or if you don't wanna cook something, you know, you can buy like some quick. You can buy like canned tuna or crackers. Like the pasta bar, you went into like canned tuna and avocados and stuff like that, and that's pretty good. You know, or like garlic herb crackers. That's good as hell. You know. Or hey, make sure you drinking water, man. And like even then, like milk, which you shouldn't drink too much milk. I was having stomach issues because I stopped drinking milk. Really, like real whole milk is actually good for you because it helps your digestive system. Because like the good bacteria that's in the milk can help get all the gunk and stuff.
If you don't like milk, you can substitute like fruit yogurt.
Right.
Real good yogurt, not the yo place shit.
Yeah. Right.
Real good yogurt. I can't think of the name of it.
Yeah, like Greek yogurt and stuff
Greek
like
yogurt.
that. And hey, I just ate just one Greek yogurt. Whoop, it was gone. I'm like, damn. You know, like here I am. I'm like, what's wrong? I'm buying like colon cleanses and stuff. Which really, you know, it was going out of me. I'm like, why is my stomach still like bloated? You know, cause like when I eat, then just goes back up. The problem is just my digestive system is moving slow. You know, so like an engine. You know, like you gotta clean out the sludge in the engine. You know, you might get clogged, right?
But yeah, you know, just to show you that wisdom is found in the scriptures. You know, that the scriptures encourage a healthy diet. If I kept reading them and going on and talk about how the greedy man and the niggard at the table is supported by the people. You know, seeing the person pay your food out, you know, fat kid at the table always grabbing everything before dinner even starts. You know, the scripture teaches you to have manners. You know, it's rock you have manners. You find out a lot of Jacob don't have manners. You know, I've actually been at houses with people where niggas, instead of throwing a piece in the trash, they're just scooting under the sofa. Because they niggas like that. I've had this man think, yeah, they're too lazy to get up and throw it in the trash, they're just scooting under the damn couch. You can't hang around and do like that. But Jake could do some shit.
Niggas do some shit like that. He'll do some random shit for you.
So you got people who want to talk about the scriptures. Here's the teacher to have it. The teacher to respect the elders. Everything like that. All thy tongue. Even though you may have an answer, it may not be a shot to do. That's why the scripture also says wise saying will never be accepted in a fool's tongue or whatever. If you say it out of time. Right. So it's a lot of times it's just knowing when to say something. A lot of times saying something ain't always because obviously you find those answers in the scriptures.
Guess I get it off of this. This is back in the book of Sirach, Ecclesiastes 30. It says, let's get this one. Sirach 30 and 25. A cheerful and good heart will have a care of his meat diet. Actually, a cheerful and good heart. Okay, see, like a lot of people, they eat like this because they're depressed. You know, they don't really have any source of happiness. So they just try to fill that void with pleasure, like comfort food. Like they always have like the woman crying, she break up, eat some chocolate or some ice cream. You know what I'm saying? It's just comfort food. And which, yeah, you know, it's a balance in everything. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with eating ice cream. I love ice cream, but you can't just overindulge in it. You can't overindulge in anything.
Balance it out.
You gotta have that balance. Okay. Any closing statements?
Scriptures are life and power. That's why we believe faithfully in every single word that Yahweh spoke. That's why it says in the second Esdras, the 15th chapter, write these things on the paper because they are faithful and true. We believe every word that Yahweh spoken to us through the scriptures.
You know, so we're gonna end it off with that. And we hope that edifying and your brothers and sisters learn something out of our camp session. So we'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh.
By Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Makakwadash.
I want to say Shalom and Baba
Baba Ball.
Nigga.